Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. During the last part, I covered several viewer-submitted levels. So in this part, I'll be covering several levels that I'll find in the most popular queue, starting out with this one. Mega Man in Base intro level but it's 8-bit by Vladrome, with 99 plays and a score of 31. As always, if you want one of our levels to be featured in a future part, please leave both the level name and level ID either in the comments section below or direct message me on Twitter. Also, as always, the full disclaimer this entire LP series is linked in the description below. Also in the description are the timestamps for all the levels I covered in these parts. Because I usually play as Mega Man, and also because I played another remix of the intro stage of Mega Man Base in the past, I'll be playing as Base. Okay then, that was a bit strange there. Okay, that's how we play as Mega Man. And we have access to double jumping as well. And this used to be the mole room, but now it's just a telly room. And because I'm playing as Base, I can just jump over most of the enemies. Not to mention I can actually fire diagonally downwards. Unfortunately as Base, I cannot slide in through those one-block gaps, nor can I kill those tellies in one hit. That may prove to be a problem in a future segment. So this is the submarine segment. However, unlike in the original, this doesn't move up and down. So it is a bit easier. The spikes on the top still remain though. And because this is the intro stage, I do not have any special weapons. Checkpoint placement is really generous here. Oh goody, and unlike the previous remake stage, we actually have wind physics by way of the fan fiends. We also have cannons trying to shoot us off. This would be a lot tougher as Mega Man without the dash jumping that Base has. Then again, it would be easier to take care of these enemies, so I guess it balances out. And here we'd be facing the Green Devil, but of course we do not have that fortress boss in, so instead we fight, well, a vestige of it, with a party ball at the end. Oh well. Once the Yellow Devil is added to this engine, or some sort of devil boss, it'll probably be added as a fortress boss in a similar type of level in the next remake stage. I will give it a thumbs up because of how faithful it is. I mean, unlike the previous one, we actually had wind physics by way of the fan fiends. Second up is Cuphead Treetop Trouble by Ragudoll, with 74 plays and a score of 26. So a recreation of the run and gun stage from Cuphead, Treetop Trouble. And we also have the Alpha Strike, or rather Proto Strike, so that's gonna be super useful. But wow, we take double damage for everything, so it does balance out. Then again, just like Cuphead, we started with this 3 max HP, so I guess 3 max health. I will want that key though. I guess these keys will be utilized in order to access the secret at the end. These take tentos aren't that difficult to deal with, especially because, well, we have infinite charge shots. And the rest of these keys are getting a lot easier to get. Whoa, that was a bit of a surprise there. And now we're outside this tree where we need to climb on these floating platforms. And be careful not to get knocked off. Oh, there's a fifth key as well. That's interesting. Not that difficult to get as long as you do some tap jumping. And now we have the crash lifts. Okay, and here's the mini-boss encounter at the end of that stage. And I just managed to despawn it. That was rather anticlimactic there. Oh, and we get a free E-tank by getting the 5 keys. Only one of them was somewhat of a challenge. Well, maybe the 5th one was one as well. Thank you for the full refill over there. Normally in Cuphead we'd complete the stage in that previous point, but instead we fight a Croaker as well as Toadman. These mechanics are making this a little bit more difficult. So I guess that ends this stage. Honestly, I prefer the original stage more due to its unique enemies and background aesthetic. Plus it actually had an official boss at the end. A unique mini-boss. Third up is New Glitch in version 1.3.3 by SomeHuman, with 61 plays and a score of 21. So a glitch stage, let's see what it has to offer. What's the glitch in question? Okay, we instantly die. So hold left, I presume. Oh, so that's the glitch. When I hold left, I get zipped to the right. That glitch was originally in version 1.1 and 1.2, I guess. Maybe it was fixed in a future revision and was broken again. Because I know some level creators, like Panta or rather Lepatia, use that. Fourth up is No Time to Think by the Retro Gamer 16 with 64 plays and a score of 20. So I guess we need to go to the right as quickly as possible. No sliding though. Oh, count bombs. I see. Gotta be always on your move here. And we don't have any sliding either. So just keep running. Well, that was short but sweet. You just need to keep a move on and you'll be fine. Well, I'll still give it a thumbs up because at least it well utilized its short gimmick. I'd like to see the stage be twice or 3 times as long, but as it stands right now, it's short but sweet. Fifth up is Top Speed Highway Part 2, Megamart Refueling Station by Dragonix2, with 65 plays and a score of 18. I never played Part 1, so I suppose I will be missing some context. At least we start out with the slide and Mega Man 5 charge shot. Also, we start the stage by disembarking off of this truck. And I knew there'd be something to the left there. Nothing more to the left. So inside of this cargo bay, we have a lone Big Eye, several random crates, as well as a free tank, which I'll gladly take. So, judging by the Big Eye's inclusion, I suppose this truck was delivering supplies for Dr. Wily, hence why we stopped it back in Part 1 or something. And here's the Megamart Refueling Station, which looks a lot bigger on the inside. Oh neat, this is a shop level. And in order to complete the stage, we need to get 7 keys. And we can potentially complete the stage faster if we don't spend some of our spare keys for some of the special weapons. And right below here is a save point, as well as a full refill for weapon and life energy too. So I suppose I will be returning here several times throughout this stage. And now we're suddenly in a forest. The trees look cut off on the left though. Well, there's our second key and there's our first key. And I started with the toss spins, so I guess I need to bounce off of this baton in order to make the jump, assuming I don't despawn it by accident. Unfortunately, with the batons flapping their wings, it's a little bit hard to determine where you can bounce off of them, especially at the edges. See, I thought I was right over there, but it's just a little bit too much to the right. And there I slipped off the platform. I'm gonna try doing slide jumping off of there, because otherwise I don't think I'll be able to make it. I need the rush coil, so I will return to the Megamart. I can never get those jumps working. If I was a more skilled Mega Man Maker player, I could potentially do it. Or if that was a different enemy type. Judging by the number of key doors, I speculate this stage to have at least 15 or 16 keys. That way you can't soft lock yourself by unlocking all the special weapons. And now using the rush coil I can boost my way past this jump. And there's the second key down there. That was a bit of a close slide over there. I was a bit worried I was gonna die. A bit of non-linear stage design, so I will have to return upwards sometime. I see. I need to bounce off of them once they're in the mid-jump. If I can do it properly. Or just use rush coil, that's the faster route. Okay, that's how you do it. I mean, I think you can potentially complete this stage by just using the Mega Buster and Toss Spin, but it's easier to just unlock new special weapons. I guess you do need rush coil in order to access that, I'm not sure. Judging by the number of keys, I suppose this stage has non-linear stage design. And we do need to unlock certain special weapons in order to get some of the other keys. Like over there, I need the skull barrier in order to access it. But hey, like I mentioned in the previous part with the Palace Frozen in Time stage, I like it when stages have optional routes. I'm trying to spawn rush coil here, but it's not working for whatever reason. Nonetheless, I can complete the stage right about now, but I'll explore the rest of the stage following this point. But before I do that, let me get back to the checkpoint so I don't need to restart this part of the level. Also, that was a neat usage of the water combined with the quicksand there. I haven't seen that utilized before. Assuming I don't die to these batons, that'd be good to know. Hopefully there's a teleport on the other side, because I'd like to see the rest of the stage. Normally, I'd go for completing the rest of this level, but I want to see what this rest of the level has to offer, so I won't end it off early. But hey, the option is there for speedrunner players, similar to Palace Frozen in Time by Google S, where you didn't need access to all the special weapons in order to complete the level. You only needed one of them, or two of them actually. So this time, let's try traveling down the ladder to the right of that mountain range. I probably should have unlocked the skull barrier in order to make it easier, but hey, I'll just return back to the shop, and get it that way once I get 3 more keys. I'm really suspicious of that one enemy over there. It really looks like there is something above. Probably need to unlock Charge Kick in order to go to the left, or something else. Let me take another look to the right to see if there's something I missed. I know there's a spike corridor to the right, but I need to damage boost a lot off of there in order to survive, or just have the skull barrier, which I don't have yet. Okay, I made it. Very lucky there. And there's another spare key. I'm not sure if there's a bottomless pit over there, so I won't trust it. And there's another key. And this is where the 2 pathways loop up, but I need one more key for the skull barrier. So I guess we go down over here. Nope, it's a bottomless pit. Well, I can't get the skull barrier without 3 keys, and I don't think I have access to more than 2 keys at once, because I spent most of them already trying to unlock the end of the stage, and the Surf Snake won't be helpful, so I guess I'll have to end the stage here. I should have spent those 3 keys on the Surf Snake as well as Skull Barrier, instead of just going directly for the end. Nonetheless, it's an interesting level. Definitely currently my favorite stage of the part. Good work, Dragonix. It's a quite fine shop level. 6th up is The Problems with Mega Man and Bass by Toast Kirby Maker, with 76 plays and a score of 17. I'm not sure what this stage is going to hold. We have the slide and the Mega Man 6 charge shot. Sure, let's play as Bass. And sure, let's get the treble boost as well. I see, there's a sliding path to the right if we really want to, and we're playing as Mega Man. Otherwise we can't make this. Well, actually we can make this jump as Mega Man. I'm not sure why we have a sliding pad over there. I guess it's for some optional extras as Mega Man. That enemy placement could be done a bit better, but then again, you have to be a bit quick there in order to make the jump. Fine with me then. Didn't do the dash jump properly there. A wall of cannons, fair enough. A little bit annoying to do as Bass though. This wouldn't be a problem as Mega Man with his charge shots. Okay, now we have to chase this. Thank you for the full life restore. I guess there's another route Mega Man can only take. At least the checkpoint placement here is rather generous. 2 routes, let's take the left route then. Bit of a scary one there, but it's fine. Oh. This is a Mega Man only route. I did it backwards. Whoopsies. That's why it was more difficult. As base though, getting back isn't much of a problem. If I was playing as Mega Man though, that would be more of a problem, because I lack double jumping. Yoku Block segment. Then again, most of the stage is a lot harder if you're playing as Mega Man. Similar to Mega Man in base, where base has an easier time going through the stages. Oh, and these type of Yoku Block challenges. I will do a quick reset over here because I want to be back at full health. I suppose this stage is illustrating some of the design flaws of the Mega Man base level design. Yeah, all these segments are going to be a lot harder as Mega Man because I can't dash jump. And some jerkish enemy placements at some locations where you need to react fast in order to survive. Oh, need to react quickly there. And now we fight Napalm Man, whose weakness is thankfully Die Slasher. This room kinda reminds me of the room in Burner Man's stage. However, Napalm Man doesn't get instigated by the spikes, unfortunately, or takes extra damage. So that was the end of this level. A pretty par to decent level. Then again, I guess this was made to illustrate some of the problems of Mega Man in base, but I didn't encounter, or most of them weren't much of an issue to me because I was of course playing as base. This stage would definitely be a lot more frustrating playing as Mega Man. 7th up is Run Fast by Jake Treetop with 50 plays and a score of 13. Quick level, fair enough. No shooting. No sliding either, just jumping and shooting. No sliding either, just jumping. That was a bit of a close one there, but it was a rather short level. Okay then. I'd like to see this running away from the rolling drills gimmick taken further in a future level. It's short but sweet, a little bit difficult if you're not careful, but nonetheless, I will give it a thumbs up. It was fun, and it illustrates a neat concept. 8 up is RNN008 Cyclone Man MMTPR by Mega Man the Platinum Ring with 124 plays and a score of 34. Okay, so a Roadmaster level. Whole bunch of special weapons, and we have the Mega Man 4 control scheme. Oh, and we have a choice between 3 characters to play as. Well, considering I have the Mega Man 4 charge shot, I'll be playing as Proto Man here. So we're gonna start out with a Proto Jet segment. So essentially a shmup segment. I'll gladly take that key, thank you very much. Probably has some secrets. Well, that was super easy. I suppose if you're playing as base, you would have a different segment, or you would have the treble boost. Okay, so some ladder grabbing segments. And we have an alternate route to the left. Just need to be careful and avoid those watchers. Yeah, that's really scary to do though. Somehow I didn't die over there. Where are the watchers? Well, at least there's a checkpoint here. I probably should have gone to the right first, before going for that one. And of course I have a whole bunch of special weapons that I probably should have utilized, like for example the NATO. Whoops. Let's use some of the new weapons that are added in version 1.3.x, like the drill bomb. Oh goody, spikes. Oh no. It's a NATO segment. Actually no, it's a rush jet segment. What am I thinking? Or rather a proto-jet. Never mind then. Let's try doing it this way because it's a lot safer. Or that can happen because I couldn't go down because it was right on top of the footholder. Whoops. Well, at least the checkpoint was right over there, and that was more of my fault. And unfortunately it seems that Proto Man takes double damage. Let's try doing this properly now. Time, slow time. Do I have access to Skull Barrier? Unfortunately not. This will work wonders in this type of level. Or at least this segment. And there's the ending. Or we just teleport upwards. Oh boy. Elect beam traps. I'm not taking chances here because jumping into one of them is probably instant death. Also, good checkpoint placement there, thank you very much. The checkpoint placement of this stage is really good. Good for a traditional level, although considering all the forced proto-jet usage, this is more like a fortress stage. Or a special weapons oriented stage, it seems, because we had 3 of these segments. Or rather, 2 of these segments, I mean. Hopefully this is a bit more challenging. We're being chased by all those killer bullets. And they're slowly gaining on us. And there's the ending. Really, the shmup segments of the stage are really bland. There's nothing to distinguish them, basically. Just for safety there, I wasn't sure I was gonna fall into the pit there. And I didn't want to do that boring shmup segment again. Nonetheless, it's time to face the boss. Who we can deflect his projectiles back at him, for great damage. Okay, he's really weak against the drill bomb. So that was the end of this level. I was expecting something more here. The inclusion of the shmup segments, considering how easy they were, weren't really interesting and they brought down the level. What I did like was that segment where he had to jump off of those footholders on those spike corridors. If there was more about that in that stage, I'd like it more, but as it stands right now, it's kind of meh. 9th up is Mega Man 8 Intro Stage by NeonMan with 28 plays and a score of 11. Unfortunately, it doesn't take place on a tropical island, instead we have a forest. Of course, we only have the Mega Buster. And there's our substitute for the palm tree enemy, I suppose. As well as all the other palm trees. And here we gain access to the Mega Ball from Rush. I guess we just destroyed that hot dog, which was the replacement for Rush. Of course, the Mega Ball is kind of better than the Windstorm in the way that you can actually spawn it and jump off of it in midair. Sure, let's take a look at the water segment of this stage. We can't get any giant bolts though. And unlike Mega Man 8, we cannot swim. Yeah, Mega Man 8 was one of the only Mega Man Classic games to allow you to swim. The only other titles that I think allowed Mega Man to do that were the Mega Man DOS titles. I believe there was a big bolt in that lower room. I may be misremembering. And we're out again. A little bit further to the right. And to the right is the boss fight against that giant crab, but as we don't have the giant crab or a fortress boss, we instead fight Stone Man, who is big and lumbering, I suppose. And just like the giant crab, his weakness is the Mega Ball analog. All I can say about the stage is that it's rather meh. But then again, it's an intro stage. I much prefer the intro stage theme from Mega Man 8 as opposed to the one from Mega Man and Powered Up. Oh wait, the order got switched a bit. Alright, 10th and final level to part is Wily Castle won by Art, with 63 plays and a score of 12. And he has his own custom avatar. That's neat. Let's play as base for this final level. Why not? I like his dash jumping abilities and allowing him to just skip past most of the enemies. Sadly, due to his dashing, he cannot slide through those gaps. Playing this stage as base makes this stage a breeze, if you were to ask me. And there's an alternate route if you're playing as Mega Man or Proto Man. So I guess that's a base only route because we can't make that jump without double jumping. Do I have access to the Proto Boost? Unfortunately not. hey, this state is more replayability depending on which character you play as. Sadly, I can't destroy those gyres for whatever reason. I don't have a cutting weapon. Walked right into that one. Really would like a checkpoint nearby. That works too. And I'll gladly use that checkpoint there, but let me see what's down here. It's the Mega Man and Proto Man route. Let me go through it in reverse with base and see what it has to offer, at least quickly. Essentially, this stage isn't just designed for Mega Man in mind, or just base in mind. It's designed for all three characters in mind. Yeah, I'm not finding the Whopper over there. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, there's a checkpoint right over here, so I'll just use it to refill. Time to face the boss. This was a neat little level. I'd say it's my honorable mention of the part. Crystal Man. Time to fight Crystal Man then and see what his weakness is. Okay, it's the air shooter. So that was the end of Wily Castle 1. A pretty neat fortress level that has different aspects and different routes if you play as Mega Man, Proto Man, or Base. Mega Man and Proto Man get their own route, while Base gets their own route. So I will give it a thumbs up. So overall, out of the 10 levels I played in this part, my favorite level would definitely be Top Speed Highway Part 2 Megamart Refueling Station, with an honorable mention going to Wily Castle 1. So in the next part, I'll be covering several viewer submitted levels. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles!